Morning, everyone. It's 8:48 on this pre-Thanksgiving trading day, the 23rd of November. This is video number 1582. Okay, let's get to some of the numbers here. We have initial claims 240,000 up 17,000, which is, bad news, good news, really hard to tell. And continuing claims also up at 1,551,000 versus 1,503,000. My question is, how much of a lag is this? We have seen um, initial claims up slightly. Where are the 13,000 people that Amazon's laying off, or the 6,000 people that HP is laying off, or three-quarters of the Twitter employees? I mean, I don't understand why these numbers aren't reflective of that. Well, I can understand, but I'm not a conspiracy theorist, so I'm not going to even discuss it. But there's something wrong in this. Um, Asia, as I say, slightly higher. Europe, sharply unchanged. Durable goods up 1% versus 0.5. X transportation is unchanged at up 0.5 as expected. X airlines, etc., 1.3 as expected. On the earnings front, we have John Deere, trading at 429 and three quarters, up 13 or 3.2%. On their big beats, this is an interesting one. Nordstrom, they beat. This is one of the evil. This is easily one of the crappiest run companies, overstating values. I've been to a bunch of their stores. They're empty, but somehow they managed to beat. However, they closed yesterday at 22.65, up $1.20. We're now trading under 21. The last, let me just check it. The JWN is trading 20.77. That's down $1.88. Autodesk also inline revenue, but some slightly lower expectations for the quarter. That one's 188, down 21, or roughly 10%. FTX just keeps getting worse, and this is like the Mark Zuckerberg apology tour. Today's entrants are Sequoia, apologizing for the 150 million they lost, and Genesis trading, hiring a restructuring bankruptcy specialist to advise them on options. CS, huge loss, write downs, etc. The stock is so cheap that it's $3.99, up a penny. And let's take a look here, see what else we have. We have at 10 o'clock, we have new home sales, University of Michigan consumer confidence. We still have, mortgage apps up 2.2%. Amazing. We have oil inventories at 10:30, nat gas at 12, and at 2 we have the minutes of the FOMC meeting. So everything that's transpired here this morning has been pretty much meaningless. At 7:30, the Dow was up 14, Nasdaq up 30, S&P up 6. A minute or two before the claims and durable goods orders, down 11, up 2, and unchanged. Currently, we have the Dow down 50, 51 right now. S&P down about 5. And the NASDAQ, let's just see. NASDAQ is pretty sharply unchanged. Now showing down $1. So not a lot going on there. All right, folks. Chart on the screen is the oil. This is a daily, and we're down $2.50 here this morning, almost three, 288. What's interesting here is that on a daily basis, we have this one low, which was pretty close to the low of the day at this close at 76.71. That was mid September. Then we have it going through that on Monday on that big dip before the turn back to the upside, closing on the high. Now we've reversed yet again. This is a tough area. I've said it repeatedly. 80 to 82 is support. When it broke that, it's now resistance. Can it go right through it? Absolutely, it can. But here's an interesting point that Halima Croft, who is one of the best analysts I've ever seen, is talking about the sanctioned price limits, etc. It's yet another Biden administration misdirection answer to the problem. In point of fact, they're talking about between 60 and $70. What do you think that Russia is selling it for now? Dead center, 65. So basically, it's a meaningless move. Sounds great politically, solidly bullshit. Okay, so this is a low close, 76.71, but on a weekly basis, we're a little bit higher than that. Low close on that week was 78.74. So that's a week later than the 76.71. That area still continues to be, as far as I can tell, support. So let's take a quick look at one of my favorites, Nat Gas, up 52 cents again. That's on top of yesterday's move, which is on top of the day before's move, which is on top of the little bit of breakout through that resistance. 728 is the equivalent of that $82 on the oil. So for the week so far, we are up $1.20. That's 20% in my book, from basically $6 and change to $7 and change, and we have traded at 801. So this is a pretty nice looking chart. Let me just go back a step. Yep, this is what it looks like from this low at 642 to this high at 801. It's $1.50 on 6.5. That's over almost 30%. The other thing that I had wanted to mention is there's a lot of news about the ability to actually take delivery, and that seems to be a bit of an issue. They were talking this morning about the Greek end of the Mediterranean, and they have basically one facility to unload. All right, folks. I don't know that I'll be back again today, or really till Friday morning, but wish you all a very happy and healthy Thanksgiving. And you need me, you know how to get to me.